Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you like tech and helpful tips, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started.
Many Logitech G923 owners on Xbox eagerly anticipate the dynamic RPM LED feature, a standout visual cue that enhances immersion by indicating engine revolutions and optimal shift points. However, a common frustration arises when these lights remain stubbornly inactive during gameplay on their Xbox console. Let's address this directly and clarify the situation regarding activating your G923's RPM LEDs on Xbox. The fundamental truth, which often comes as a disappointment to many, is that for the vast majority of games and scenarios on the Xbox platform, the Logitech G923's integrated RPM LED lights do not function. This isn't typically a defect with your wheel, nor is it usually a setting you're missing within the Xbox interface itself. The primary reason stems from a limitation in how console platforms, specifically Xbox, interact with peripheral hardware features like these advanced RPM indicators. On PC, the G923's RPM LEDs are fully customizable and functional because Logitech G Hub software acts as an intermediary. G Hub communicates directly with the wheel, receives telemetry data from games, and then translates that data into visual cues on the LED strip. This allows for precise control over when the lights illuminate, their color, and their intensity, all synchronized with your in-game RPMs. Xbox, however, does not support third-party software like G Hub or other telemetry reading applications. Without a direct software interface on the console to interpret game telemetry and send the necessary commands to the wheel's LEDs, this functionality remains largely dormant. There are, however, extremely rare exceptions where a game might have native, built-in support for the G923's RPM LEDs directly on Xbox. This means the game developers themselves have specifically coded the game to output the necessary signals to the G923's LED strip without requiring external software. The most prominent example where users have reported some success is with newer titles like Forza Motorsport, specifically the 2023 release, often referred to as FM8. If a game does support this, the functionality is usually enabled automatically or through a specific setting within the game's options menu, typically under Controls, Wheel Settings, or Telemetry/HUD options. It is always worth thoroughly checking every corner of a racing game settings menu for any mention of LEDs, shift lights, or wheel lighting, though you should manage your expectations, as such options are exceedingly uncommon on Xbox for these integrated lights. It's crucial to understand that you cannot install third-party applications like SimHub or similar PC-based telemetry tools onto your Xbox to force the G923's LEDs to work. The Xbox operating system simply doesn't allow for such external utility installations that would provide the necessary data bridge. Therefore, if a game doesn't natively support the RPM LEDs, there is currently no workaround or external application you can use on the Xbox console itself to activate them. Your best bet for experiencing the RPM LEDs is on a PC setup where G Hub can facilitate this feature. For Xbox users, while the G923 remains an excellent force feedback wheel, the integrated RPM LEDs should largely be considered an inactive feature for most titles. Always keep an eye on game updates or new game releases, as developers occasionally add support for various peripherals, but this remains a niche feature for console integration. Thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe for more racing wheel tips and guides.